What's up, crypto fam? Never gets old. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. Today is April 1st, and welcome back to Guru's Garage. We're doing the nightly recap. Do not mind the dogs. I apologize. I wish this was a real studio. But we'll talk about what's going on. It's just me tonight. I'm going to talk about a couple things that's going on. We got some major fire to really talk about. I was a little tired. I had some things. I was running errands most of the day, but I want to make sure I get them out. So what's going on? So what is happening on the scene? So it looks like Circle is pushing to dominate the digital dollar game. Right, you've got Gunzilla launching a full-on blockchain shooter network. I mean, that's big news. If you don't know who Gunzilla is, I will tell you who that is. AI is taking over DeFi, and of course, a full breakdown of what Bitcoin is really doing. So let's get into it. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. I'm going to try and make this quick. So Circle, USDC power play. Let's talk about Circle today. They announced a major push partnering with traditional financial networks, basically doing an IPO, right? Bringing USDC to real world payment rails. So USDC, I don't know if you don't know what that is. That's a stable coin. Use it all the time. And it's really, this is a stable coin war is heating up, right? So we have had Ripple putting their stable coin out. The boys at World Financial put their own stable coin out, but now Circle is going big on the stable coin move. And, we'll see how this really plays out, right? Circle's making their move. They don't want to just be a stable coin. They want to be the digital dollar for the world. I'm sure that's what they're pushing for, but that's going to be far-fetched. But we will see what else is going on. What stable coins are really used for mostly is getting traditional money on and off the crypto scene. So it's really easy. If you don't have stable coins to buy Bitcoin, it's an easy conversion to buy Ethereum. You got to use, or to even take your money off. So I use it when the market's going to dip. I will pull my money from an investment right out, put it into a stable coin, and it pegs the dollar, right? So we've talked about that multiple times on this show. So that's basically what it is. But these guys put an IPO. So this will be the first time you have an actual crypto company. Well, not the first time, but with an IPO in the stock market. So that's really exciting news. I think that's super bullish. It just shows where everything's going. Another thing I want to talk about right now is Gunzilla. Who is Gunzilla? Gunzilla is a Web3 gaming. They made a major upgrade. They actually made a gaming blockchain, right? So, I mean, this is pretty amazing, right? And if you don't know who Gunzilla is, they're the team that brought you Off the Grid. And if you have not seen Off the Grid, I've only talked about a gazillion times. Off the Grid is basically a blockchain AAA game using Unreal Engine. I mean, the thing is over the top. I mean, I play all the time. It's such a fun game. It's just the graphics are over the top. It's a first shooter style game, and I just completely suck ass. I'm going to be honest with you, but it is fun. Good or not, it's still good to play. I just like the graphics. Graphics are incredible. I mean, it's pretty unreal. These guys rip their arms off and straight up put fake arms on. It's pretty awesome. I thought the whole game is cool. The concept is cool. But anyway, so they launched their token, GUNZ token, on the mainnet. So I actually jumped in and bought some GUNZ token today. Christian and I were looking at it. I said, hey, I got to get some GUNZ. They launched it yesterday. But this, you got to remember, so this is a real deal. So gaming is coming to this space. I'm telling you right now, gaming is going to be a big play in the crypto space. This game is so good, the gamers don't even realize they're playing, right? So this is real gamers, not just degen farmers, right? So I'm telling you right now, this is the real deal. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The game is called Off the Grid. You can even just Google Off the Grid. The game is fun. And I'm telling you right now, you want to play, it's on Epic Store. I mean, I got it on my machine right now. It's amazing. I'd love to show it to you guys. But let's talk about something more exciting. Let's talk about the Bitcoin chart. Let's bring that sucker right up here. It's me, you, the Bitcoin chart. Let's see what it is doing today. Bitcoin right now trading at 84,000. I want to say 726 right now as we speak. Here's the breakdown. You need to actually trade or prep for your next move. Okay. So the intraday high was basically 85,526, and the intraday low is 82,635, right? So the current price right now is sitting, like we said, about 748, and the immediate resistance has been 85,955. A clean break above that, and we're looking for a run towards 87.5. Right, I'm telling you right now, we break above that 84,955. It should be a clean shot right up to 87.5. But until we get there, and with all this, all the volatility with everything that's going on, these are going to be your support zones. So these are the zones to look for. Just like I told you the other day when we broke through the support zone, I'm like, hey, it'll be a kind of a free fall, and it was, right? Support zones right now, the first line is basically 82,485. We've bounced off it multiple times today, but the psychological level, this is where it is 80K, right? 80K is a big resistance, right? There's a ton of buys at 80K. I'm in Bookmap. I'm looking at the buy levels, but you break through 80K, you could revisit the 70K range. I don't personally see us breaking back through 75K again. I looked at how many buy orders. I mean, 70. I think that is the bottom, because that's kind of where we hit a bottom last time when everything just went to heck. When he first started talking about the trade wars and tariffs and all that, we had a bottom around 76.5, 77.5, somewhere in that range. And that was, and I'm telling you, that seemed to be the floor, and it bounced back really quick. So the sentiment right now is bullish, but cautious. Okay. I am bullish right now on Bitcoin, but I'm still cautious. You got to remember, tomorrow is, is he calling it Liberation Day or whatever? We're in a high chop zone right now, guys. So the break out your trades and stay sharp. Keep your stop losses tight, right? If you're going to play with leverage, keep your stop losses tight. But there is some money to be made here. It's funny. I like to play with leverage on short trades, short scalp trades, and I do high leverage, low dollars. So I'll put in, I'll go low dollars, high leverage. It's kind of, and I've got to be right within, I think I give myself $300 or $400 worth of wrong. Right. So it's always like, and I hit it almost, I'm like 9 for 9 right now almost, but it's knock on wood. Anytime but I know I never go with too much, because the second I go too much, I know that's the time I'm going to miss it. So I never play with more than you're willing to lose. So I'll do like 50. It's funny. I'll do $75, $100. I'll turn that $7,500 into like 250, right? And then pull it, you know what I mean? So, but you guys do you, and if you ever want, I'll probably do a video on how to leverage trade, where I do it. And there's a lot of different spots, but you got to do you. I mean, a lot of people do it on weeks. A lot of people do it on Margex, Blowfin. These are some good ones. I actually do some leverage. It's funny because I do some on Jupiter, right, on the perp trading. Actually, Coinbase has just started their perp trading. I want to say, I thought I saw today Robinhood was going to start futures trading on regular stocks. I mean, I think I would love to do some future trading on regular stocks. I'm going to start playing with that more, especially if I'm just available to it. It's just, the market is incredible. But let's just talk about AI and crypto. It's getting real, guys. I mean, this AI is getting real. So AI agents right now in crypto grew over 322% in Q4. That's bots running governance, managing yields, strategies, even writing on-chain proposals, right? This is DeFi 2.0 powered by AI. And it's just getting started right now. Like I was having a conversation with somebody today talking about AI, right? And I love the AI models. I've been working on this project. I don't know if on the side, I love cars. I'm in the car business. I've been working on this puppet project, right? That I have recreated, reanimated, messed with it, and I almost got it done. I've done it like 5 times, and I feel like I'm almost there. But it is totally fun. I'm totally fascinated in this field. I love it, and I think the tech is just straight amazing, right? Where it's going, it's actually a little scary, with what's happening. And I follow it hard. I use multiple models. I actually have DeepSeek downloaded onto my machine at home. R1 when it first came out, and it's but it's kind of cool. You can actually use it without the internet even being on, which is kind of nifty. But what I'm finding is it's so smart that these things actually, I feel like, it puts me together, right? Sometimes I'm like, this freaking AI is like putting me together. So I feel like I'm dealing with a person, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's really cool stuff. If you guys haven't played with some of these models, you need to. And it's not going away. And if you feel like you're intimidated by it, just do a deep dive. It's not hard. You just got to jump in, right? Everything is gonna be, AI is gonna be involved in everything. So anyway, let's talk meme coins. Meme coins are still going wild, right? You still got FARTCOin bounced from its 30 cents to nearly 40 cents today. I mean, that's after a 21% market dip across meme tokens, right? GOCAR launched its pre-sale. That's an AI-driven meme coin focused on traffic safety, right? Think Doge meets Tesla Autopilot with an AI twist. It's already trending on Solana. Check it out, GOCAR. Pretty interesting, right? Auto World meets Web3, right? Automakers aren't sleeping either, right? VW and Tesla filed patents last month tied to on-chain vehicle data. Remember, we were talking about this. I was talking about tokenized ownerships, right? RWAs is where it's going to be. It's coming in automotive and it's coming fast. RWAs plays are big. We talked about Ondo a lot on this show. My next big deep dive, we'll probably be launching it on Sunday or Saturday. I did a real nice, I think you guys will like it. So, I got a lot of good feedback on my two that I've done so far. The one on Arbitrum and even the one on Sui. So, but this one right here is going to be on the Tau network, and then I'll probably go into Ondo after and really start digging into RWAs. It's really informative, and I try and make it so it's easy to understand for anyone, right? I don't like to go too crazy, so I want to make it. Someone told me you don't know it if you can't explain it if you just can't explain it easily, right? So I guess that's an old Albert Einstein saying. So, and I always struggle with that, right? So I want to make sure I make it as easy as possible for everyone to understand what I'm talking about. All right. What else is going on? The Trump family's always shaking up markets, right? So, Eric, he tweeted today about Bitcoin, called it one of the greatest stores of value, and followed up by confirming Bitcoin mining investment. That's big, right? So with Don, and what happened? ETH jumped 25%. That's real-time market impact from real-time tweets. Bullish or not, you better be watching these guys. I follow them all the way they go, right? So ETH had a big pump. I got to remember, ETH was stuck at 1,700. ETH pumped all the way back up to almost 1,900. We're dropped right now to 18 some change, but hey, that's a big jump for ETH, right? For one, basically this guy tweeted it and it was on. That's how the show is going to be for April 1st, but no joke, guys. Keep it going. I hope you guys are having. I'll be back tomorrow with my boy Christian. We'll probably get Lulu, the crypto pig, back in the mix, But be blessed. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.